Good morning, folks. It is Tuesday, the 9th of January. 9th of January. No, 9th of February. I keep getting the dates wrong. Always getting the dates wrong. Tuesday, 9th of February. One day until we go off to New York. Cannot bloody wait. So all we have now is a 2-hour bus journey to London. Stay there overnight at Gem's folks, and then we are off. And I can't bloody wait. I've got one big problem at the moment. That's editing a vlog from yesterday, which I'm going to try and get up tonight. Keeps, for some reason, failing to compress. So I'm going to do that now, because it's a plug socket result. And then, yeah, off to New York. We are here in London, not home yet. We've got another tube journey and then we are home, technically. I'm off on holiday now, bye! Bye!
Quarters of a mile would be in any of the...
So long, it was you when I was a kid. I used to cycle through it.
Really?
Heathrow, need to go through arrival, is it departures? We go through departures. I don't really usually do this airport stuff. But yeah, excitement is brewing now. Not too long until we are off to the States. Ooh. So we just got through security now, and now we're trying to find somewhere to eat. But walking through an airport, trying to find things is quite hard for me because I don't really fly that much. Game of spot the famous people. Oh, I found one! That's cheesy. So Gem's there with her Magnus berries and I'm there with a bloody old man beer. Right. I've got the stairs as well.
13 Kit Kats or 10 Cadbury's.
Look how high this ceiling is compared to me. She's like an absolute midget. You'll play piano? Is that John Legend?
It's about birthday, but I can't really do it.
Go on.
I can't remember.
Ah!
I can't remember the last name.
Ladies and gentlemen, bye! What I've noticed as well with airports, in comparison to with like streets and stuff, is that you can vlog and no one really pays attention to you. Like there's no stairs or anything like that. I could run down the hall or whatever and start shouting David Bowie lyrics and no one will give a toss. Here we go.
Aircraft, so therefore there's no water coming out of the sink at the moment. As soon as they have that squared away, we should...
So as you can tell, that was a bit of a bumpy landing. It was actually alright, I just had sweaty hands because I was so nervous. But yep, as you can see, we are now in JFK. Well yeah, we just landed in New York. Now we have to go through the ball lake of US Customs. And we're here. We are here. Jen's just going for a wee. Soz Jen, let's say. Got through security, now it's just going to get a taxi, and then we are bish bash bosh down. We're here. We are here. It has taken us really quickly, actually. Got through really quickly in the airport. Thought it was going to be there for hours in security. Actually took like half an hour. Top notch. Thanks, JFK. Next up, like every other generic YouTuber on the interwebs, the room tour. There is so much to this room. There's that. But it's comfy and it's home. So I'm going to start over here, okay, with the wardrobe. There's nothing in there, but there's an iron, which is good because my t-shirts get creased. A few hangers and a safe, as well, and a safe. Over here, we've got the TV. Already got the basketball on it. Lads on tour. Lads points. Got the sports at me. Sport banter. Down here, we've got the got a couple of drawers so I can store various things. Here, it looks like we've got a mini bar, but drunk Matthew shouldn't be touching that. Here we have the bathroom. Better close this. Go for a poo. Shouldn't do that. Here's the bathroom. Here's the mirror. Handsome chap. Got a nice little shower here. That's nice. Towel. Good positioning. No wet floors. And look at the size of this bed. Oh yes. Gemma, look at the size of this one.
I was going to say I can live this way and I'm still...
So this is the room tour. So now we're gonna get our shit together and oh god, and head into the big city, as they call it. See what? How silly of me. Almost forgot the view. This is special. You'll like this. So obviously we're in the city that never sleeps. The skylines, the skyscrapers, the Times Squares, all of that stuff. Offices. It's alright though. We have a Subway across the road. So breakfast, lunch and dinner is sorted. We are good to go. There's one thing we've noticed already, okay, we've walked in the wrong direction to Times Square already, and we've only been here, what, like 10 minutes? One thing we have realised is that New Yorkers are a lot friendlier than Londoners, because we've come across some absolute gems of human beings. But now we're walking in the right direction, and I'm trying to scare Gemma shitless about the jaywalking rule. Scared? You could go to jail, pal, it's not my fault, is it? It's yours. But yeah, now we're walking, we'll walk that long mile. And see, jaywalkers.
They're going to be arrested.
Yeah, bastards. This is weird being back here now, innit? Look at the size of that H&M. The H&M Tower. 5 years ago being here, and now it's just so surreal. Oh, it's so warm as well, all the lights. Oh, it's just so weird, isn't it? So weird being here. It's like a rich man's Piccadilly Circus. Incredible. The red steps as seen in Jay-Z and Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man 2. Have you ever seen that amazing Spider-Man movie? Who can forget the incredible scene of Electro and Spider-Man? Right, now we need to get some grub because I can't do 10 hours of flying without some food. Not airplane food anyway, because that was absolutely atrocious. Soz. Bombing a selfie. So we travel eight hours, thousands of miles, and where do we eat? McDonald's, of course we do. Mind you, it was probably the best burger I've ever had at McDonald's. That'd be ridiculous if it was the best burger I've ever had. We're back there again. So now we're going to head off back to the hotel. Couple of bars on the way probably, and then, yeah, ready for tomorrow. Long day tomorrow. So from one generic thing to another, obviously we want to go to a McDonald's because obviously we know what we're getting there. Other than that, I got my burger with peppercorn sauce and the McDonald's in. That is unbelievable. But now we're in Hard Rock Cafe, having a few beers before we go back to the hotel. Oh yeah, cocktail. Jim's got a Hurricane, which the barmaid slapped up in about literally 10 seconds. But apparently it's lovely.
And we're a pretty lady.
And I
which
didn't
isn't
get
wrong.
ID'd.
And I did. Jem didn't get ID'd. I did. So there we go. Fuck's sake. Another thing what I realised as well is that New Yorkers are so much more friendlier than Londoners. You find that as well? Fucking wow. Literally, everyone we've come across today so far has been delightful. Yeah. How you doing, ma'am? Good morning. Day one. Day one now. Full day in New York and off to the races with it. It's going to be a big one. It's going to be a big one. We've got Statue of Liberty to go to. We've got Times Square. We went there last night. Empire State Building, and then we're just going to wing it for the rest of it. But then we've got 5 more days as well to do whatever the frick we want. So yeah, it's going to be a good one. Still at Subway, and now we're off to Empire State Building. So yeah, day one is a go. So as you can see, it's too cold, and I've had to go to H&M and get myself a scarf and gloves because I'm too puss. God, I thought England was cold, but this place is like next level. Apparently it's supposed to get colder. But how is it going to get colder? I don't know. But we'll soon find out. It is bloody cold up here. 86 floors up. We're going to go to the top, but nah. Sack that off. Sorry. Yeah, oh Jesus. What do you think of the Empire State Building, Jem? Cold. It was cold. It was so cold up there. Now we get the elevator down, and it's an even colder journey to Staten Island Ferry. So that's decent. Sticking with the theme of Spider-Man, it's the Daily Bugle. I don't know what the name of the actual building is, so I'm just going to wing this like I'm going to do it the whole time. So obviously everyone has watched my old New York vlog. Who hasn't? Who hasn't? So Small World, that is the hotel I stayed in when I first came here. So if you remember this scene, first day in New York City. That was off my old vlog 5 years ago. Fuck me. Small world, man. Small world. I'm going to put that link though in the description for my old vlog, and then you can sit, yeah. So you can watch it if you want to see me try my hardest to be a cheesy little vlogger at the age of 18. Still am a cheesy vlogger, so. That's the New York Public Library. This is where Jake Gyllenhaal outran a tsunami. What a lad. What a lad. I believe that's the Rockefeller. I could be wrong. Probably am. Oh, Jem nearly fell over. She's pissed already. She's had 1 pint of angry. She's had 1 pint of angry orchard. She thinks she could take on half of Manhattan. Yeah, there we are. That's the steps where Jake Gyllenhaal outran a tsunami. He's invincible, that bloke, isn't he? He's undefeated. Unbreakable. So we're in Grand Central Station right now, and easily the best bit of the trip so far has been seeing a bloke in a Seattle Seahawks jersey getting absolutely ripped into. It's there. That was perfect. Absolutely perfect. And he just stood there and took it like a champ. Look at the Grand Central Station. The ceiling is absolutely incredible. I've already started looking at like IKEA. Is it IKEA? I don't know, maybe. I swear if a flash mob kicks in any minute, I am going to go absolutely ballistic. I'm going to take off my trousers and start doing it. I've already embarrassed Gemma. It's taken me like a day. It's taken me like 24 hours in New York. I've already embarrassed her. I nearly walked into the women's toilets. And by nearly, what I meant is I meant every bit of it. I was like walking down, my head down, and I bumped into a woman, and I was like, oh, this isn't the men's. She was like, no. And I was like, this is the women's. Jem looked at me in total disgust. not happy with me. So, oh well. Shit happens. Having said that, best sit-down wee I've ever had. Ever. Oh my god. So me and Jem are getting a Five Guys, right? And like, just regular chips. Just regular chips. And then he's just giving me like a bag full, literally, like half a bag full of chips. And this is like easily the best burger I've ever had though, so. This is the third Madame Tussauds. Have we been to the one in London?
Yeah, that's good.
Right, okay, we're here in Madame Tussauds anyway, so we're gonna give this one a go. See what it's like. Ed Sheeran's here. Johnny Depp. If I'm correct. Oh, long time no see, Regis. Give me a hug. Hello, Jimmy Kimmel. Probably the second most handsome man in this room. Oh, Whitney, you got something on your nose. Let me get that for you. Hello, Captain. This is the second best looking guy in the room. Oh, no, the third. So today's like really spur of the moment. You know, we went from going to the Empire State Building to going Madame Tussauds to now. From there. Right, can I stop you? Stop you right there. If you listen closely, again, when I say, from there. Okay, right. That, and again, from there. Okay, that was me telling the player to shoot from there, from said position, and then he scored. And then he scored. Anyway, continue. So the game's just, we just left Barclays Centre, Brooklyn. We are now on our way back to the hotel. I really enjoyed that. I actually really did. Jem did as well. I think we are going to be Islander fans now. Jem drunk a beer and enjoyed it, which for me is like, I think that's like witchcraft, isn't it? Also, just saw a man in shorts. In shorts. It's like -10 out there, and he's just there. He is just poggling along in his shorts. Fuck me. Right, back in the hotel, and I will always remember this week in New York forever, for one simple reason. I will never, ever, ever moan about the weather in England again being cold, because that right there is unbelievable. It is literally Antarctica right there. Out there is ridiculous. It got to the point where Jem turned around to me and she was like, my legs are on fire. That's cold. My legs are on fire.
They were really cold. They were like freezing.
They were freezing, and then all of a sudden, oh, my body has to kick in and actually fire up my legs because I might freeze to death. It's that cold, and it's just going to get colder as well. However, I can't moan about the time, because the time we're having is wonderful. We're having the time of our lives. Unbelievable city, fantastic memories being made. The Islanders game today is something I'll never forget, because that's the first American game I've been to, where I've gone to a game in America. Went to the Empire State Building, got some unreal shots on Jem's camera. Hopefully my GoPro's taken some really good shots. And yeah, just overall a really, really good start to the holiday. The first real good full day. And tomorrow we've got some, a really good day ahead as well. We're off to the 9/11 memorial, which is bound to make me blub like a little girl, off the Statue of Liberty, and probably do Wall Street and Chinatown. So some really good places to go tomorrow. So I'm going to get some sleep. It's the main thing I'm going to get is some sleep. And turn that heater on. Because right now it's absolutely atrociously cold. So I'm going to have a nice warm sleep. And then it's day 2 tomorrow. So I'm not going to even bother signing off because it's going to be one long vlog. But yeah, good night. Good morning. So do you remember in yesterday's vlog how I said, yep, busy day today, going to the Empire State Building, Statue of Liberty. But then we went to the Empire State Building and then just got horrendously sidetracked. Went to Madame Tussauds and went to the ice hockey. Well, now we're off to the Statue of Liberty today because obviously we plan on not getting sidetracked, do we? No. So today should be Statue of Liberty, World Trade Center, Central Park maybe, and also the Financial District as well. We'll do all that sort of stuff. But yeah, I think it's going to be a nice, more of a relaxed day today. A few places to go, but we've got the whole day to do it, so it should be good. So I don't know if you can hear me, but we're currently on a boat at the moment, a boat which we thought didn't exist. We came out on South Ferry Island. We stopped off, and there was literally a sea of people shouting at us about different boat tours and stuff. So I literally absolutely panic gave this woman $66
The fish market moved to the Bronx in
ran
2005.
about
But New
half
Yorkers
a mile
remember it
to
fondly.
this port.
As fast
and
as this city changes, we
don't know where
feel
it's
a need
going.
to hold
We'll
on
soon
to our
find out.
historic roots.
It might not even be to New
International
York. I think
trading
we're probably
ships
touring
don't bring
Queens.
freight to the South
But we'll
Street
soon
seaport
find out
anymore.
where we're going.
But it's most immigrants stayed on Ellis Entry
The boat was
alone.
real.
Join them. Some had left their homes to
Right, quick roundup before my camera runs out of batteries. We are currently in Wall Street at the moment. We're going to do Wall Street. I'm going to try and find some batteries, and then after that, we're going to go to the World Trade Center. If my camera does have batteries, I'll vlog there. If not, then I'll get on my GoPro. See you later. Bye. Well, American batteries are shit. As you can see back in the room, it's like I've done nothing all day. However, it is. Yeah. Sorry, I've had a couple of beers. However, I'm back in the room now. I left you at Wall Street, so what I'll do is now, I'll post some photos up now of what we did. There we go. So now, right, we went to the World Trade Center and the Memorial Museum, and it was probably one of the most upsetting experiences of my life. It was proper grim, wasn't it, Jen? Really, really bad. Yeah. Honestly though, if you're ever in New York, and I mean, you just have to go there. You just have to go there. It was an incredible experience, just to see the things that they found and the remains that they've like maintained and stuff like that, and the stories and the facts, and it makes you appreciate what you have, if that makes sense. But now we're back in the room. We're going to go out and find some pizza. As you can see. There we go. Yeah. I'm the fans 2K16. Yeah, we bought Islander hats. Both these hats, and I like this hat, and Gem's is brilliant as well, and both of them were labelled at $27.99. Fair enough. I'll push the boat out. I'll buy both of those. $20. She charged me. Should have been $60. She charged me $20. Thank you. Goodbye. I'm leaving New York a winner. And yeah, now we're going to get some pizza, because we haven't had pizza since we've been here. Also, Bud Light. Gem likes Bud Light now. However, look at that. Strawberry margarita.
8%.
I'm carrying her home tonight. There we go. Now I have batteries, I can vlog again. Normality is restored, but we'll see how long these batteries last, because they probably, let's face it, if they're American, probably won't last that long either. So, interesting fact, if you go up to your hotel receptionist and ask, where's the best pizza in town, and they reply with Grimaldi's, go to Grimaldi's. Look.
This is just the leftovers.
Is it? Exactly. We went in there so naive. We went in there and we saw on the menu that it was 2 small pizzas. 2 small pizzas feeds 1 to 2 people. That's good. That's fine. I'm alright with that. $12. Good. Very, you know, decent price. When I say the pizzas came out and they were probably bigger than a fucking drain, I'm probably like bigger than a circular drain, you're talking that. It was at least 15 inches. Good morning everyone, it's Saturday. Jesus, what a morning. We've spent the first hour and a half of our day waiting for a train to come to the Natural History Museum.
That doesn't run on Saturdays.
That doesn't run on the weekends. Fucking hell. But we are here. There it is. Natural History Museum. We're going to try and do some art galleries today, but we're probably not going to have time now because we waited so long for a train. So Natural History Museum, Central Park, do a few cartwheels through there, then go for some, probably go for some dinner, then Matilda, then beers. So it's going to be a nice, relaxing day, I guess. Wasn't relaxing this morning. Was not relaxing, and it wasn't ideal waking up to the fact that Blackburn lost 2-0, which isn't ideal, not by a long chalk.
Here, in its natural habitat, is Stephen Wright Tabernacle.
Size of him. We are really lazy today. We've like managed to go through like half a floor, and we've had to do two stop breaks now, and go to a cafeteria twice. It's like we're absolutely cream cracking now, so I think it's starting to catch up to us. All this time off, too much time off, isn't it? And some guy basically ran up to Jem as well. So you from North Carolina? She's like, no mate, I'm from England. Because obviously she's got a Carolina Panthers hat on. The Carolinas.
I am.
It's always nice to be reacquainted with the ancestors. Smile! I think that's the only reason why we actually came to the Natural History, was to see Dom Dom. Look how gorgeous that skyline looks. I think we were a bit depleted when we went to Natural History Museum. We had to have like our little sugar rush. We had to go get some Coke and some Skittles, and to keep us going, so to speak. But look at this lake. Look at this lake. I might hop and have a little dip. Gorgeous. A little dip. Another thing that I've noticed about America in particular is their toilets, and they got like high rising water, so to speak. So in England, obviously we have water that's at a reasonable level, but in America it's pretty much touching your balls. It's not ideal. It's just weird. It's just weird. You go to wipe your bottom after having a little poop, and all of a sudden you put your fingers in the water. It's not what you want. But the most satisfying thing of it all is that when you take a nice big poop, the water splashes up inside you. So gorgeous. So gorgeous. I'm going to climb that rock. Jim's getting the perfect view of the Central Park Bridge. Ooh, camera inception. So, I mean, when I say we're going for a nice leisurely stroll through Central Park, I don't realise how big it is. It's like a fucking huge Hyde Park. So now we're kind of like strolling through, like, I'm sure we'll catch a restaurant or a diner somewhere, and it's just park life. So a law in Central Park is that you can't walk more than 10 miles per hour. You cannot walk more than 10 miles per hour. Erasure. So we went to our first bar where we actually felt really welcomed. Just then we went to a nice little Irish bar, and Times Square right now, bearing in mind it's like 5:30 in the evening when it should be really busy, is actually really dead, and it's probably something to do with how fucking cold it is. So yeah, we're going to go back to the hotel now, we're going to freshen up, and then we are going to go to watch Matilda. But we're probably going to go back to that bar later on because it's really nice. And it's open till 4 AM. Result. Anything. And he's like, what do we do now? It's good. Boom! And he's like, then he just, here it comes. He's kicking and everything like that. What are you going to do now? Hang on. Wait for it. Wait for it. Carl's getting raped nearly. And he's just like, yeah, Sean's like, shut up, bitch. So what do we do now? Bite his neck. Oh, damn! And he's just pissing blood out his neck. Boom! Honestly, best scene in TV history ever. Jem's had a beer. I'm not ashamed to admit that. I'm not ashamed to admit. I went to an Irish bar. We got speaking to this bartender called Catherine, and she was really nice. And she was actually, to be fair to her, she's been the first bartender in New York to ID both of us at the same time, and then also to actually give us good service, to actually give us a time of day. And shout out Weatherspoons 2K16. The show, by the way, was brilliant. It's like a new show, like a new production that's like come out. I think it's starting off in like London and New York, but it was phenomenal. It was really, really good. So now we're on the way back to the hotel, and it's so cold and my fingers are starting to freeze, so now I'm gonna have to hang up. Soz. What are you gonna say, Jem, before we...
Bye.
Bye. Coldest Valentine's Day in 100 years. Good morning. Happy Sunday. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. Today is going to be the laziest day, probably of the vacation. Well, it's not lazy, but you know, it's shopping, so you know. We're going to try and spend limited time in Macy's. Are we? No. Vlogging has never been so hard either in this weather, because I'm wearing fingerless mitts at the moment, which I bought from H&M because it was so ruggy cold and I forgot my gloves. But like, I can vlog for like a minute, and then all of a sudden my fingers just go like proper pale, paler than pale. You're talking purple pale. It's horrible. So we're in Macy's at the moment, and I went up to the guy because apparently there's a couple of Macy's in America or New York, and I went up to the bloke and I was like, is this the biggest Macy's in New York? And he goes, no sir. And I was like, okay, ready to walk out the door, and he was like, biggest Macy's in the world. And I was like, pretty sure there's only Macy's in America, isn't there? But we'll see, we'll have a little mooch, see what's going on. Got handbags galore over here. Handbags galore. It's all women's stuff. Where's the bloke shit? More to follow. Oh, vintage. Oh, it's even better. So as you can tell, me and Jim are coming to an Urban Outfitters now because we are a lot more happier here than we are in Macy's. The weather here in New York has absolutely killed my lips as well, so I'm going to desperately need to get some Vaseline, otherwise my lips are going to look like I've been eating 10 sugar ring donuts and been going... So we've been here for like a good hour now. We're in Forever 21, and we've come to the sale department, and it, as you can see, it's like fucking survival of the fittest out here. But I think we're nearly done. Are we nearly done? Is that a nod? This is absolutely gutting. I thought they were real stormtroopers. They're not. They just got onesies on. Not having that. Me and Joe have just finished our little Valentine's meal on Planet Hollywood. It was lovely, delightful. But now we've got to race back to the hotel because The Walking Dead starts in 40 minutes. And obviously, we instead of staying out and spending Valentine's in Times Square, fuck that for a bag of chips. We're going home to watch Rick Grimes kick ass. What do you think of Planet Hollywood? It was lovely. Thoroughly enjoyed some bloke just snigger. as he walked past me, as he saw me vlogging, sniggered at me, Jem. He was like this. Boys, 4 Loco. We're gonna get wavy, boys. We're gonna get wavy. It's here. The sad day. The sad day of packing. Where it's day 6 and we are going home. Had a very, very good time. Actually, no, that sounds very modest. I've had an unbelievable time. We have had an unbelievable time. So, it's just, yeah, it's crazy how this has come so quickly. But I am looking forward to going home, actually, in a weird sense. Looking forward to going home, seeing the cat, as sad as that sounds, as much of a little shit she is. I'm looking forward to seeing the cat. Yeah, it's just weird how it's all come along so quickly. So now it's time to pack our bags, get a skedaddle on, and then we are on our way home. I don't know if you can see this, but it's snowing. We've just stored our luggage and now we're going to go walk towards Times Square, have some food, have a couple of jars and go and get the taxi home. What irony that it started snowing on our last day. Even though it's snowing as well, it's not as cold as what it's been in the last few days, which is good. But yeah, I just saw a bloke eat a tub of mayonnaise. Literally, a tub of mayonnaise. Fuck. The absolute fact. Lead the way, sugar. So for our last meal, we're going to the best place. I think it's the best burger I've had in New York since we've been here, and that is Five Guys. Take it in one last time. Taking it in one last time, because I probably won't be here for like another 5 years. It's crazy though, like 5 years ago I was like, I will never ever come here ever again. But then 5 years later, I'm here with the woman of my dreams. Crazy, absolutely crazy. Snow's getting quite heavy now as well. What a lovely, picturesque way to end the holiday. Going up to the hotel now anyway. Gonna sit down for a drink maybe if we've got time, put our shit away and then get the taxi and go to JFK. What did you think of the holiday?
Good.
It was good. It was alright. Whatever. It's like Die Hard 2 out there. 2? I think it's the second movie. Should be. We just got through security and now we're just gonna try and find somewhere to eat and then drink. It's a pub. Oh! Let's go there. Waiting for the flight now. I don't want to come home. Oh, this is all a bit too familiar, isn't it? Just landed in Heathrow. Now we're going to go through to customs or whatever it's fucking called. I'm already hating being back. Ugh. Well, it's been lovely. Now we just need to get our bags and go get some sleep because I didn't sleep an absolute wink on the plane, and neither did
30 seconds before food arrived.
exactly, yeah. Neither did Gemma. So I think we're going to need to get some sleep. We'll probably sleep the whole day though, won't we? Oh well. Good holiday though. Really good holiday. Just feel really, really depleted. It feels like someone's pissed in my eyes. I'm going to end this vlog here because I'm absolutely knackered, and I think it's time. I think I'm just going to have to leave it there. I can't wait to end this vlog because it's going to be really, 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 really fun to do. But I might also cry because it might be a little bit upsetting. We're going to end this here now. Anyway, so see you later. See you soon. Bye.